fire trucks. Looks like there's some firemen up here. Wonder what's going on. Here's some laughing. People are going along. Do we know what's going on?
They're trying to put out the fire out because warmth is not as.
Oh, that's right, eh? There's that.
Warmth is dangerous and not essential.
You know
Well,
that.
it's dangerous.
Sure, fair. But this fire has been going.
I'm being sarcastic.
Yeah, no. Well, I mean,
funny, yeah.
it's not an ignorant point. By no means, you can say, it's dangerous. It's not something that's unrealistic. It's dangerous for kids with stupid people. Like the assumption is, and I mean, there's city permits for fire and stuff like that.
You don't need 10 police officers to put it out.
And the fire truck. Well, I mean, I guess I'll just hang out here because this seems to be the most interesting thing to see. How long have you been here?
Everything is so crazy. I just got here Monday.
Isn't it crazy
I
the
just
world we live in right now?
It's like, oh my God, what is happening? Oh.
Well, at least like the voices aren't elevated. There's not yelling. People aren't cursing. They seem to be talking to each other, which is a good start.
Aren't we
I think
peaceful?
we kind of are.
I think I'm the most peaceful person ever. This is the most beautiful people I've ever met in my life.
Have you been coming down here regularly? Are you from Ottawa?
I just got here. No, I'm
From-
Sudbury.
Oh, you're from Sudbury. I'm born and raised north of Sudbury.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Levac.
Oh okay. Yeah.
Why, how long you been here for?
Well, I live here in Ottawa, so I've been
You
coming
live
since
here.
it started. This is in my backyard. It's been terribly exciting. It has been. I've loved every minute of it.
Isn't it wonderful?
What's that? I live here in Ottawa,
I
yes.
think I met you once.
Okay.
Oh, I don't actually. What's your name, sir?
Chris.
Oh, no.
Chris
sorry,
cnerpin.
sorry.
Okay, well, that's...
Sorry. I just thought you looked familiar. That's all.
Yeah, I get that a lot.
Oh, Elgin Street. Rue Elgin.
Well, it is interesting how the police have created a perimeter around them.
I've never had so much fun in my life.
Certainly not in the last 2 years, right? I remember when I went for my first COVID test, and I went in and the had the nurse, and she's like, we're gonna probe you now, and I'm like, girl, go ahead. It's been 2 years. Poke me. This is the most fun I've had in 2 years. And consent matters. You've got it. She had a great laugh.
Oh, she did.
Bar. Nowhere completely on the west side.
It's too much excitement.
So for those watching, what apparently I'm witnessing is a group of folks.
2 lanes of trucks.
There's a fire, as you can see. A little, or you can't see right now. Let me turn around. Oh, yeah, they closed it in. Anyways, there's a small barrel fire going. It's been going for a couple of days. I've certainly noticed it this weekend. So apparently some police officers have converged, and so too have some fire department individuals. There doesn't seem to be a lot of arguing going on. There's some conversation. But it seems that they're trying to shut down the fire because it's unsafe. It hasn't been unsafe for at least the last 3 days that I've seen it. I don't know how long it's been there. But I guess, it's kind of a tough argument. But just another small move to make the protesters' lives uncomfortable. I think it's unfortunate that our police officers and first responders are being dragged into this political situation, which is what it is. And it is going to take a political solution. I think it's terrible that the government is using the police for a political agenda. So I'm not going to stand here and watch this. Let's walk along, and then we'll come back and see if it's resolved later. So the fire is a go. Hey folks, were any of you guys here when the police and fire was
I'm
here?
the one that started it.
You started the fire
No, I started the.
conversation?
We don't know who started the fire.
So what was the resolution?
The fire's still going.
Right?
Because I and the people with me were not letting it go out because I said, you're not putting this fire out. There was a little kid here warming up. It's a humanitarian reason. It's a humanitarian thing. We need the fire to stay warm.
Okay.
So, hell no, you ain't putting this fire out.
So I walked by when it was first happening, and I just, so and it was interesting. I didn't see.
I got a little upset myself,
Well, good for
but
you
I
for
was
staying
I
calm.
was able to hold back because some of these people were just grabbing me and saying, "Hey, come on."
Settle down, brother. Settle down.
Yeah, my emotions almost took over. They almost got me. They
Yeah.
almost got me to that
Good for
point.
you. Good
But
for you.
You gotta stop. Stop it. I'm so disgusted. I'm disgusted in the police, mainly.
What a horrible position the police chief has put them into.
Oh,
This is a
definitely-
political political solution, not a police one.
Oh, it's definitely not.
Yeah. So it's
Nobody's doing any harm here. I haven't seen any violence.
yeah.
I haven't seen any violence.
No, I
Chief
mean,
was calling us like terrorists, this is an occupation, all this language like you might refer to
Okay,
like
that is
military.
totally wrong. Because we're not white supremacists or anything
Nor
like that.
terrorists, nor
Nor
any
terrorists.
lots
All
of
right,
violence
you
or
gotta be
unlawful
kidding.
activity.
there's
take the
something that's
GoFundMe.
funny is down at the corner of Wellington and Bank. There is a lady standing there with a sign. She's obviously an
Yeah, I asked her,
anti-protester,
"Who's a terrorist?"
and
then
she said,
showed
"Yeah,
me the
terrorists
definition,
go home."
And then I said, where's the violence?
And then you walk 2 blocks and there's kids playing on the street.
Oh my God, there's just kids walking up and
Yeah,
down.
yeah.
Things like this are going to bring us to the canal from here.
You want to get to the canal from here? The canal is right there, but you'll have to walk just a block or so down that way to actually get onto the canal with skates.
They told me the War Memorial. Is that the War Memorial?
This is the War Memorial. I don't know how specifically to get down onto the ice from here, but the canal is right there. You are right there, so any one of these bridges, you should be able to get access down into the canal.
Thank you so much.
No problem, man.
Way to go, what you guys are doing. Praise Jesus, he's got it.
Well, I'm so glad that it came to a reasonable, sensible solution and it didn't escalate. So good for you guys. You're showing them what it's all about.
we
Well
have
done.
to. We have to, or
Don't
we
play
lose
their
our
game.
freedom.
Don't play their game, right?
Well, I'm
That's
sorry,
what they're hoping
but,
for.
You know, they push you so far, and your emotions come through. So my voice came out. I did not.
Well, you're still here.
I did not.
You're not in cuffs. You're keeping
Yeah,
warm, so you
because
did well.
I did not do anything wrong,
Good for you.
but raised my voice.
Interesting. They didn't confiscate your alcohol, or you didn't have it at the time?
I did not have it at the time.
Well, you know what? You're welcome to celebrate.
Yes, sir.
All right. Have a good night, guys. Thanks so much. Good for the win, man. Oh yeah, it's live right now, my friends. That was all live. All right, guys. So, how did that end? Remember, I started the stream, walked by, the police had surrounded the group where that fire was. Apparently, the resolution was the residents or the citizens simply refused to put it out and argued for humanitarian reasons. And the police are gone, and the fire department is gone, and that's a win. Kind of glad I got to get that documented. I'm so happy with the way it turned out, to be honest. Way to go, civil citizens. Way to go. carrying a gas can. Hey folks, how's it going? Are you just carrying that to be a troll to the police?
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. That's awesome. It's a noisemaker too.
They steal.
It's Justin Trudeau's designer purse.
Because they steal. They steal.
I'm live on Facebook. Can I put you guys on?
Yeah.
All right. So there we go.
Hey, because I'm a criminal, they're gonna find me.
So you're in good spirits. You're obviously having a good time.
It's a great time.
How long have you been down here?
We got here, well, we've been down here multiple times, but we got down here today about 1 o'clock.
Yep.
So you live nearby?
We live 3 hours away.
Oh, 3 hours, and you're coming in regularly.
We're
3
coming
hours.
in regularly to bring supplies and to help where we can.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Isn't this an awesome thing to be a
We
part
love it.
of?
I love it.
That's
We
great.
love being here. We love the support of everybody. We love the acceptance of the places that we're staying are very welcoming, and they're very happy to see us here.
Yeah.
So we're thrilled to be here if we're welcomed here, and we feel that they're ready for us to be here.
Yeah, that's great. One thing that I've commented a couple of times, and what I genuinely feel is like this is the heart of Canada. This is who we are. You know, peaceful, agreeable people, and you know, push, and we've just been pushed too far, and it's time to do something about it.
We're too nice, and now we're not.
It's time to stand.
We're nice. We're nice. We're nice.
It's time to stand
Now
our
we're
ground.
not.
Now we're
It's
not
time to
nice.
stand our
And
ground.
you know what? But we still are nice.
We still
Because
are-
there's
we
no
can do this in
violence.
a
There's
very
no. There's
peaceful
no.
way. This is a peaceful assembly. This is about being peaceful to get our point across. This isn't about pitting people against people. We understand that people are put into tough positions, but there's going to come a time where they're going to have to choose a side.
And I think we're getting some movement. We're starting to see, you know, the narratives are starting to change, and announcements are starting to be made, and slowly and surely. I don't know how Justin Trudeau is going to walk back the things he said. He can't, right? So they're going to have to, yeah. Who knows?
He has dug his grave.
May have died on the wrong hill.
Yes, you're right. He got that right.
All right. Well, thanks so much for coming out. Thanks for chatting with us.
No problem.
Have yourself a good night, folks.
Thank you.
Take care. So there you have it. An evening stroll through the occupation, the siege, the freedom convoy. It's kind of, the jokes are old at this point, you know, group of deplorables, racist, misogynists. It's clearly getting old. It's still going. I think that situation with the fire is, well, it's notable. And that is actually good news. And I guess that's my scoop for the night. I'm having fun doing this, folks. I'll try to keep it up. Data. Yeah. Oh, my phone company likes me this week. All right, folks. Well, have a good evening. Thanks for watching. Thanks for your comments. I guess I'll get home and read them. And I hope you got something out of that. Take care. Stay safe.